Hi GQ, it's Charlie Puth here, and today I'm going undercover on the internet. Open laptop. It's actually me. TikTok. Are you and Cookie besties now? We are. We don't understand each other at all, but we're besties. Brought together through the power of music. What happened to your eyebrow? I got bit by a dog when I was 2 years old, and it's left me with a pretty cool scar. And I know some people purposely shave this part of their eyebrow, but I don't have to do that. Posted. So when is tour? Shocked, embarrassed, I just did something naughty emoji. Tour is going to be very soon, and there's going to be another tour in 2023 as well. I'll basically be living on the road. Next. What's your mixing chain for backing vocals like harmonies / layers? Okay, wow. I never record in a perfect room, so I always put a noise suppressor on channel 1, and I know that's incorrect. If it's a vocal, I put the auto-tune on 32 retune speed and then maybe 20. And then comes the EQ, scoop a bunch on the bottom, kind of boost up here, boost a little bit more for that sizzle. Oh, I have this widening tool that I made. It's just 2 stereo doublers that I keyed through a bus, and then I kind of just gently bring it up. I don't know how interesting that is, but I was just going through my whole, it was a question that they asked. Reddit. How long is the Charlie Puth concert? Well, user, long jumping honey. I think it's about like an hour and 15 minutes. I try and keep it brief. I'd rather have every song be entertaining rather than like there be a unbearable, overly artistic middle section of the concert. These are new songs you've never heard before. I always dislike that when concerts were like 3 hours long. I won't name anybody specifically, but next. Hi Charlie. If you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 things would you have with you? James Taylor's greatest hits, something to listen to that on, and I don't know, maybe an apple for some fiber. Is there any song of yours that you never want to sing again, Marvin Gaye? I hate that song, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say, I don't like to use it, I take that back. I dislike that song extraordinarily. I do appreciate the way that it makes some people feel. It just felt kind of on the nose and beginning of my career vibes. I'm gonna get some hate for that one. Was there a time that you thought about giving up and just going behind the scenes just to write and produce music, perhaps? Why and when? Love from Greece. I think there was a time where I convinced myself that maybe I wasn't gonna be the artist, I was just gonna be the songwriter. It's kind of like when you want a green light and all you're getting are red lights when you're driving, and then when you just want a second to just chill at the red light, it's just green lights. So I don't know what that means, but love from Greece. Who's asking about me on Twitter? Was Charlie Puth in a band? How is he famous? FBI planted him? No, FBI did not plant me. I've actually been at this for a while. I was 17 making YouTube videos. Kind of just wanted to be a jazz piano player at first, but just still had that love of pop music and always thought that there was a way to integrate the two. And that's what I currently do. Replied. Have scientists studied why male idols love Justin Bieber and Charlie Puth so much? Like, what are the findings? I didn't know that I was loved by K-pop idols. I just thought I was friends with Jungkook, but I'm happy to be friends with everybody. I think in the East, there's a great appreciation for jazz, and I love jazz. Maybe they also love the way that I make and play music. So I don't really know how to answer that, but I'm really glad I have the love and support from male idols. Instagram, which funny enough used to be a photographer's only app, and now it's obviously not. What the F? Charlie I met Guru Saad. Such a great conversation about how the soil is one of the most important aspects of our earth and keeping it healthy. Just listening to his thoughts and prospects about life is super interesting. We're kind of rocking a similar cut. Posted. Was Elton's slight in reference to the boy era of Charlie's music? Elton loved my last album, but I was making music before the pandemic, which wasn't really authentic to me. And I think he told me to just make music that's authentic to me, maybe referencing songs like Boy that were authentic to me. I do love that song. I love playing that song. It's very jazzy. Next. Why are you leaving thirst traps, Charlie? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. I just wanted to see if these pants would fit me. These jorts, I'm sorry. Turns out they did. I don't know if I could sit down in them, but they worked. I never wear jorts. It was a special occasion to me. Posted. Wikipedia, don't forget to donate to... Puth was credited with the production and writing of songs and jingles for fellow YouTube personalities. That's correct. I set up a business in 2010 to make YouTube jingles for anybody that wanted one for their YouTube show, and I charged like $100. But for the bigger YouTubers, if you had like, kind of discriminatory, but if you had 50,000 followers and up, I slash the price in half or just disregard it completely in exchange for if you just give me a little shout out at the end of your video, you get a free song. That's how that all came about, building up and snowballing my YouTube audience. Next. Puth wrote, co-produced, and was featured on a song with Wiz Khalifa, who I just spoke to, See You Again, a tribute to the late Paul Walker, included in the Fast and Furious 7 soundtrack. All of that's true. He wrote a wonderful rap to it, and it really tied the whole song together. It was a perfect cocktail of sad boy emotion with motivational whizness. In grade 6, he went door-to-door selling a Christmas album called Have a Very Charlie Christmas that he had recorded and produced, making $600 in sales, which I donated. That's also correct. What they didn't mention is that I actually made the CD jackets in Microsoft Word 97. Great operating system. YouTube. How can he have that deep voice and then sing in a very high voice? This guy is awesome. Oh, that's very nice. I don't know. I just always wanted to sing high, so I'd always practice singing high in my falsetto. Replied. Edgar asked, why don't you play Empty Cups live anymore? Well, Edgar, after an hour and some change playing live, it's very hard to sing up there, but I will consider it. Okay, that's it. I know it's crazy, but I've actually had enough internet for today. First time in a while. That's a lot.